Hi everyone, welcome to the first What's New in Beauty video for 2019. If you aren't familiar, in these kinds of videos I will show you brand new releases for makeup and sometimes things that have not quite yet launched or are widely available to purchase so that you can get a sneak peek on things that you may want to be keeping an eye out for. And I will also show you things that are new to my collection or just new to me, not necessarily new on the market. I'm also wearing many of the products that I will be showing you in this video on my face, so I will point out each of those to let you know what they are so you can determine for yourself how you think they look or have applied. And make sure you check the description box. I will always link for you where to find these products if it's not obvious that they are available through somewhere like Ulta, your local drugstore, or Sephora. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that subscribe button if you aren't already a subscriber. Of course, check out the latest videos, many of which I will very quickly recap in this video if you happen to miss them. All right, let's get looking at some brand new exciting products to start out this year. So I'm actually going to start with something a little different than what I usually do in these kinds of videos. I received some products from the website YesStyle. If you don't know, YesStyle is an online retailer that sells beauty and fashion items from Asia. And they launched in 2006. Apparently they were the first online retailer to widely distribute Asian products to the market. So they're now the largest retailer online for Korean beauty products, which is really cool. And they ship to over 200 different countries so that Korean skincare and makeup can be widely accessible around the world, which is very cool. We see that Korean beauty has infiltrated the US market a lot lately, so that is becoming more of a common occurrence in other countries. So YesStyle sent along a few products that are available through their website, and I want to show them to you and review them for you. And if you make a purchase online, they have provided a 10% coupon code. I'll put that in the description box below. It's not an affiliate link or anything, but if you make a purchase of, I think it's $49 or more on the website, you can get some discount on that. So the first thing that I wanted to show you is this Midnight Blue Calming Sheet Masks. Now, sheet masks, they have been available in the US market, but I really feel like this is an Asian skincare type of thing that really has a lot of sheet masks of different types, different, sometimes very weird sounding ingredients, and oftentimes very cute ones like things that are in the shape and design of an animal. But this one in particular has some ingredients that I wanted to point out that are really nice. Of course, the first ingredient is water, which really helps to hydrate the skin, at least temporarily. But there's also things in here like glycerin, which is very much a humectant, again, trying to bring water and hydration to the surface of the skin. And importantly, this mask also includes some Centella asiatica extract, and that is a plant extract that serves as an antioxidant and also is a good source of amino acids. There's also some charcoal in here, so people with more oily skin or excess sebum can get a benefit out of that. So you have a combination of something that is a mask that's nourishing and moisturizing, so it's not sucking the life out of your skin, but at the same time you can get a balancing effect with that charcoal-like ingredient. So some good skincare ingredients in this kind of mask. There are tons of them available on the website if you aren't particularly interested in this one. This mask is a little under $5. And then something I was really excited to receive is this item by COSRX. I think that's how you say the name. It's COSRX. This is the Light Fit Real Water Toner to Cream. Now, COSRX is a skincare brand that kind of came on my radar in the past few months because they have a lot of very good skincare products with really, really nourishing and beneficial ingredients. This is what this toner looks like. Beautiful packaging, comes in a pump dispenser. And in terms of the ingredients for this one, again, you start out with water and it is closely followed by glycerin, again, getting that hydration to the skin. It also has niacinamide, which is a great anti-aging kind of nourishing, plumping ingredient for the skin. Also to note, you get 130 milliliters, that's 4.39 fluid ounces, which is a healthy serving of the product, and the price is less than $18 on YesStyle's website. So this is definitely something that you should go check out. And again, like I said, there are a ton of different skincare products from this company in particular that are especially good for the skin. And then we have a couple of makeup items. Both of these are lip products. Let's start with a lipstick. This is the Matte Fit lipstick by the company. It's T.S.W. Here's the packaging on this. This is $11.66. Ooh, look at that. Really warm toned, beautiful reddish brown shade. And the nice thing about this formula is it contains macadamia oil, so it helps to nourish. Even though it's a matte formula, it glides on super easily, not so much tugging or having to really layer the product. That was 2 single swipes one way. And you can choose from 5 shades of this lipstick if you aren't particular to this specific shade, which is the shade number 4, Maple Sunset. And then this lip product, it's called, I think it's by Memebox. It says Pony Effect Galaxy Lip Gloss. This retails for $13.90, so just under $14. Gosh, look at how pretty that is. You see that reflect in there? That duochrome with the gold. Okay, you guys, look at this applicator. I've literally never seen something like this. It is not a brush, it's not a doe foot, it's just plastic. It's curved. Oh my gosh, the feeling is like honestly nothing that I've seen in a makeup product or felt in a lip product before. Again, here it is close up. This shade that you get is a rose gold with that copper flash. Let's go ahead and layer it on top of the lipstick. Because the lipstick has a warm base, that coppery gold really pops. Okay, so I just kind of layered that on top. Look at that. And no discernible scent or strong fragrance on either of these products. So if you've been curious to try out Korean or other Asian skincare or makeup, but you've found it hard to access or purchase, check out YesStyle. There are tens of thousands of beauty products on the website, so you, I'm sure, are going to find something that you'd be interested there. All right, switching gears, let me quickly do a rundown of things that have been recently reviewed on this channel that have also been recent launches. And a lot of those things I am wearing, so let's match all of those things up. First up, from Physicians Formula, their new Murumuru Butter collection for 2019. They have 2 new eyeshadow palettes and a set of 12 new lip creams with SPF in them. So hopefully you've noticed on this eye look, this is not the only thing that I used, so I'll tell you what I've added in a second, but I used the Sultry Nights palette to do all of the powder shades on the eye, and in that video, I will link it in the upper right hand corner for you to click on if you want to see the full video. I also, of course, swatch all the shades, including the lip butters or lip creams on the lips. At the end of the day, my biggest criticism of these is the overwhelming pungent fragrance that Physicians Formula adds to these. It's really a huge turnoff. I would never use these on any sort of everyday, regular, or even once in a while basis because that fragrance is just too much for me. So that's the biggest thing. In terms of the eyeshadow palettes, I'm just not a huge fan of the formula. Even though they are quite powdery, it takes a long time for me to buff in, significantly longer than with other eyeshadows that I use on a regular basis. So it's just not my cup of tea. That doesn't mean it's bad. I do like the lip creams much better. They're very nourishing, and I think there is a definite place for these. I just wish they didn't smell so strongly of that fragrance. Eye products that I didn't use because frankly, they're just not very exciting. Neutrogena did release a set of new eyeshadows, and if you want to see a link for that, I'll put it in the description box below or in the upper right hand corner. They're just standard, very neutral shades, and they just weren't anything to rave about. By contrast, something I do want to rave about are these new liquid glimmering eyeshadows from STILA. This is the Little White Lies collection, and they look like this. They are pastel shifting colors. Now, when they swatch alone, they don't really seem to be like much, but once you swatch them over a base, ooh, they are beautiful. So on this eye look, I don't know if you can tell, in the inner third or half of the lid, I have applied this minty shade called Mint Myth on top of the Physicians Formula eyeshadow. And the powder that I have laid down from Physicians Formula is kind of like a hunterish smoky green. And that mint color just absolutely pops on the lids with that base. So I actually really love these. I think my main criticism of these is that the purple and pink shades, there's two purpley and two pinky shades, and they look very similar to each other. I wish there were more variety, but in terms of the formula, I think these are great. Again, if you want to see all of them swatched, I swatched them bare and over a black base to show you how much they can pop. That is in that review, linked in the upper right hand corner. Similar and also from STILA, but not quite as exciting, are the shimmering liquid eyeshadows that they released. This was from the Color Mystery line, and they were said to give you this color shifting kind of flash, but really at the end of the day, they don't really shift. They're just shimmering glittery eyeshadows. So they, again, not a bad formula. It's just that it didn't live up to the hyped up description and uniqueness of what they said they would do. They're just shimmering pretty eyeshadow shades. One more liquid eyeshadow release. These are the Matte and Metal by Huda Beauty. So this is a set of liquid eyeshadows that have a matte end and a shimmering end. And again, all of those swatched for you, and I do an application with one of the shades. I like these, once again. I just don't think that they're a super unique formula. There are lots of matte and of course shimmering, even more shimmering liquid eyeshadows on the market, and these didn't blend out, the matte sides didn't blend out particularly phenomenally or better than other matte liquid shadows that I have. So it's just not innovative. If you don't have any in your collection, then you might want to consider these. But if you already have these kinds of things in your collection, I don't think these add anything that hasn't already been on the market before. A couple of lip things from Milani. We first have their new bold color statement matte lipsticks. I swatched a bunch of colors for you, including on the lips of these shades, and they come in a variety of nude to bold. So if you want to see that, go check that out. And the thing I am relatively more excited for are their new satin matte lip creams. These are kind of like liquid lipsticks, but they are said to have a more comfortable formula and wear because they have some oils added in them so that they're not just a straight matte drying formula. Again, I swatched all of the colors, including on the lips. These are my personal 3 favorite colors from the entire 12 that I swatched: 02 Luxe, 04 Plush, and 05 Velour. Leave a comment in the comment section below to which your favorite one is of the bunch. And last up for recaps before we jump into brand new or not reviewed products. BECCA's collaboration collection with Khloe Kardashian and her best friend. That was also fully swatched and reviewed. I want to show you these particularly because I'm wearing several of these on the face today. From the Made with Love by Khloe face palette, I used the highlighting shade just under the brow bone there. I also used the BECCA Glow letters, which are the loose X's and O's and hearts in here as my highlight. And as gimmicky as the packaging and the form factor is, I do really like the highlighting effect that this gives. But my favorite thing from the entire collection comes from the Made with Love by Malika palette, and it is these stunning blushes. And I used this shade here, which is called Make Me Blush, for my cheeks today. I wish that I could just plop these out and buy these separately. There are some issues that I note in that review video that will be important if you are thinking about whether to invest your money in any of these products. So make sure you go check that out if you are eyeing this collection. All right, last shift in gears. One thing that isn't even available yet for you to purchase, except for if you went directly to Wet n Wild's website, and that I just received and will be reviewing for you you, actually I probably just reviewed it for you in not yesterday's video but the day before, so make sure you go check that out if you haven't seen it. They have a new jelly collection. So they have a whole range of jelly eyeshadows, and then they have one jelly highlighter in this huge tub. I'm very interested to see what the formula is like on these, and of course they're super affordable, so if they can match things like from the, you know, that jelly highlighter from Farsali that's very expensive, if we can get any sort of quality juice out of these at the affordable price, that would be great. So if I've already done that, I'll link it in the upper right hand corner for you. If I haven't, then make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned. Lancome was generous enough to send over a ton of their items from the Proenza Schouler collection. So there is beautiful poppy packaging on this. There's a ton of different things available in the collection. Let's look first at one of the eyeshadow palettes. This is the Chroma Eye palette, the first one in warm chroma. And look at that, so fun. It opens like this. You get a set of, yeah, distinctly warm toned shades in here. My personal favorite part of the collection, which is the range of matte shakers that they have. I think they are available in 3 different shades. I'll show you a couple of them here. Look at these. If you have never tried this product or this formula, I would highly encourage you to do so. I have the version, not the matte ones, but 2 of the more glossy formula shades that are literally on my makeup counter every single day. I use these not quite every single day, but I would say at least 3 out of the 5 weekdays of the week I use one of these shades, and I've used up just this amount in this one and about the same in this one. They last for a long time. They look beautiful on the lips. They are so easy to wear and apply. You might think with the applicator that they look bulky and that they might be difficult to apply. They're not. They're super simple, super quick. Similar with the matte formula, you just get a more matte finish. But this is a great product. I would highly encourage you to check these out if you haven't already, and you get some fun springish colors, although this was a fall collection with this Proenza Schouler collaboration. You also have some lip kajal duo chromas, and this one is the one that I am wearing on my lips here. So you get a fun duo-ended product. One of them is the kajal lip. This is kind of like a lipstick formula, but in a kind of more lip liner or kajal eyeliner form, and then you have a topping lip gloss. Of course, you can use them separately. I've applied both of them to my lips. This specific shade is 1 pink chroma, and then it also comes in, or I also received number 3, which is bold red. They also have some Ombre Hypnose Kajal chromas. These are eyeliners. There's a green shade there. Monsieur Big mascara, which is a permanent mascara in their line, but is also promoted with the collection. And also some L'Absolu Rouge chromas. These are lipsticks. And check out this packaging. Okay, again, beautiful, fun, bright, bold packaging. But the way you open these is you press down the top and it pops out like this. And then you get your very iconic Lancome style lipstick, and then you go ahead and pop it back in. So that shade was 110 Graphic Orange, and then you have the shade 103 Minimal Red. So a super fun collection there. The drawback on this is, unfortunately, most of those items I don't see being sold anymore. They've been sold out, or they're just not available anymore, because I believe this was a fall 2018 collection. There are still some items available. I will do my best to link the ones that are still available for you to purchase if you're interested. But if you just try to go to the Lancome website for the Proenza Schouler collection, it's going to be hard to find stuff. So I'll link directly to what items that I can find that are still available for you in the description box. And a recent palette by Kevyn Aucoin. If you guys have watched some of my other What's New Beauty videos and just other beauty videos, you'll know that I love Kevyn Aucoin products. Their Neo highlighters. In fact, I can grab you one right here that was sitting next to me. I have a couple of them them, and they are just so beautiful. Everything from the company, from the packaging to the formula to the presentation of the products is really just elegant, sleek, beautiful. So that's a Neo highlighter. Anyway, that I've showed you that before. But this new NUDEPOP eyeshadow palette comes in a palette like this. Again, you get a full-sized mirror, and these shades are just stunning. I love the kind of slated out grade colors that a lot of the mattes have. And then of course you have these shimmering pops of colors, and you can see that some of them are more finely milled shimmer, and then some of them have more of that metallic kind of flaky material that you will want to apply with a finger. That's the best way to get a huge pop out of those. So another beautiful, just beautifully presented product and designed product from Kevyn Aucoin. And a few beauty products. The first one I want to talk about is a new product from First Aid Beauty. A couple of the things in their line are staples that I use in my everyday skincare routine. One of them is the Coconut Priming Moisturizer, and the other one is, I forget what the name is, but it comes in a red and white bottle. Okay, may as well get up and grab it for you to show you. The oil-free mattifying gel. I use this every single morning. So there are very key things from the brand that I love using on an everyday basis. But I was very interested in this new eye cream because of the ingredients listed. So let's go through the main key ones that are wonderful for your skin. Glycerin, again, humectant, hydrating. Squalene, good for anti-aging purposes. Shea butter to help moisturize. Retinol, a wonderful, wonderful anti-aging ingredient. Caffeine also to help, you know, liven up the skin. Ceramides are also included in here. Some aloe to help soothe the skin. A little bit of vitamin C. It's just packed full of great ingredients, and I don't see any sort of irritating ingredients in here like fragrances or alcohol, which is really nice for the under eye area. It has a tube applicator dispenser like this. Hopefully you can see the texture of the product. Yes, I am being stingy because I want to use this for my face, not my hand, but the texture is beautiful. You can tell that it's a rich, nourishing cream, but they've maintained a thin consistency on the formula, which for me is really key because anytime I put something really gloopy or heavy, it just messes up the makeup that I have on the under eye. It would be fine for nighttime, which, you know, some people may only use this in the nighttime, but I want an eye cream that I can also use in the daytime so that I can then also apply makeup on top. So if you haven't checked this out and you've been waiting to get an eye cream or run out of your old one, go check out the one from First Aid Beauty. Now, a luxury product by Eve Lom. By no means a new product on the market. This is, by contrast, a classic that has been around for a good amount of time. This is the cleanser, but if you aren't familiar, what's very unique about the Eve Lom cleanser is that you not only get the cleansing balm, but the system comes with a cleansing cloth. And I want to show you this fresh out of the tub so you can see how luxurious this product is. I hope that the camera and the lighting can pick up what this product looks like. So it is a balm kind of texture, so you kind of melt it in your fingers, and hopefully you could see on the camera like the shimmering surface that this has, and it has a wonderful kind of herbally scent to it. Some people might think it's a little medicinal. I just think it's wonderfully calming and a little bit herbal. And you basically take a little bit, you kind of rub it into and work it into the skin. Then you take the cloth, run it under hot, warm water, and you can press it into the skin. You can start massaging it, and the balm will help remove all the dirt and the makeup. And it's just kind of a system and more of a pampering routine as opposed to just having that cleanser that you put on your face and then rinse off right away. Now, when it comes to the fragrance, you know that I've always said that fragrance in your skincare is not something that is healthy or good. But you've also heard me say that the exception that I make the most is with cleansers. And the reason is because the cleanser is in contact with your skin for such a short amount of time that even though we would prefer to not have fragrances in things in skincare, it's the harm that you're gonna achieve by having it in a cleansing product is very, very minimal. That's why I kind of skirt that rule when it comes to a lot of the cleansers that I have. And let's finish with a bang from a product from one of my favorite companies. I think this is probably my favorite company when it comes to body care of 2018. Let's see if that keeps up for 2019, but this is definitely a wonderful start. This is a new body cream that they have. This is the Coco Cabana cream. Now, their classic one that comes in the yellowish, slightly orange tub is the Bum Bum or Boom Boom cream. I don't know exactly how you pronounce it, but that's like their classic kind of main thing that people know this brand for. But they have a ton of other ones, like the one that comes in the purple bin, beautiful. They have luxurious, delicious smelling body wash that I'm also almost out of, and I'm gonna be sad when that's all gone in my shower right now. And I am so excited to try this one. I love the Tiffany kind of turquoisey packaging on it. Opens up like this. Oh, it smells delicious. It looks delicious. Like you kind of wanna think about just licking it, but you really shouldn't because it's not gonna taste good. You guys, it just smells like vacation. Very similar vibe to the Bum Bum cream or Boom Boom cream. And actually what I really like about this one is if you've ever tried the one in the yellow tub, there is shimmer in that product, and that can be really beautiful if it's the daytime or even nighttime and you want that shimmer on your legs, for example, or on your décolleté. But sometimes I want something that doesn't have that shimmer in it, so I am very happy for this addition because the fragrance is just as wonderful and you get a different option for having that non-shimmer also. All right, there is the start of 2019 with some new beauty products from this month of January. Thank you so much for watching and following and subscribing. I hope you are having a wonderful start to the new year. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up if you have time. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video.